Hi people, we are back.
Back like we never left.
Back with a bang. Good.
What's going on?
Yeah, we hope you're enjoying the summer wherever you are, or if it's winter.
It's not really summer here anymore.
Well,
summer is almost over.
Summer is almost over, but the little bit of sun, you have to be grateful for small mercies.
True.
Small mercies. So
Very
you know,
true.
the little bit of sun that we got, we're excited about it.
And we're grateful for.
We're grateful. So
Okay.
what do we have today?
So today we have something very interesting.
Not interesting. Interesting.
Okay, very interesting. It is very key. It is very important. Okay, and what are we talking about? We want to talk about money.
Money.
AKA
Paper.
Actually, let's play a quick game.
What?
Yeah, other names of money.
What other names of money?
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Benjamins.
Dollars.
That's not another name.
Baby,
of money.
come on,
Okay, pounds.
No, baby, you can't.
What?
People call. Okay, green.
Bar.
Dough.
Kudi.
Rudy.
I won.
Okay,
I won.
okay.
Okay, so today we want to talk about money, okay? And so basically we're going to be starting the money series. Money in marriage,
Money
in your relationship,
Yeah.
okay? We want to make it a series so that we can actually talk very well. The first part or the first series or the first part of this money in a relationship series is going to be focusing on
Whether you should reveal the contents of your paycheck to your spouse.
so should you do it or not? What are the benefits of doing it? What are the disadvantages?
Yes.
Okay, and what are the advantages of doing
Yep.
it? What are the pros and cons?
Yep.
Okay, and this is going to be a Davis discussion. And you know what that means? You can get involved.
You can get involved.
Okay, so get involved in this discussion.
Because this one has been a long time coming.
Yeah, I think when we said we wanted to do this video was when it was my birthday, pre-birthday celebration, and I was working. So they'll just take you back a bit to why we're doing this video. And I was working whilst we were on that holiday, as she said. It wasn't a holiday, but she said it was a holiday. So if you've not seen that vlog, go and see it. It was a pre-birthday vlog. And then I had to send some emails. It was very key that I, attended to some emails, and she said, oh, it's not like at the end of the day you're going to show me your paycheck. And we decided, you know what, we're going to talk about it. And so here we have it.
Here we have it.
So let us start without without further ado.
Obviously, we have to start on the premise that money is a big deal in marriage.
Yeah.
Like lack of it or abundance of it is always a big deal in marriage. And it's something that needs to be handled with care.
Very
and
key.
sensitivity. But most of all, I feel like it needs to be handled with unity.
Yeah. Unity, very key.
It needs to be handled with unity, or else, things
or
go
else
wrong.
you're asking for trouble.
You're asking for trouble.
Okay, so let us start. And where do we want to start from?
The beginning.
The beginning. And the beginning would be, let us share our experience, when we're talking about this. Okay?
What we do.
What we do, okay?
Yeah. Which is by no means what anyone else should do. It's just the way, I say did we even decide on it?
Kinda, we had that conversation. No, we didn't have the conversation of, oh, I need to be seeing your paycheck every day or every month. Do you understand? However, because we started our relationship from, we were very open.
Yeah, that's
about
true.
things. Okay,
that's true. So I would say from courtship, we knew. Yeah, we knew the chicken change we were earning. When I say chicken change, it really was chicken change. We thank God for development. Thank you.
No, maybe you were earning chicken change. My own change was turkey.
It was turkey.
It was fat.
It was fat.
It wasn't even change. My paycheck was large.
It was large.
Okay. Funny enough, that might actually be a point. Okay. And so basically, the answer to that question is we reveal each other's paychecks. Okay?
We did, and we still do.
Yeah. Basically, when I met her, when we started dating, after a few months into the relationship, I got to understand or know how much she was earning on a monthly basis. And if you recall, when we did our dating video or courtship video, initially when we started dating, I was not even working. So obviously when I got my the first job, as soon as we started dating,
that's true.
I had to let her know how much it was.
Yeah.
Okay? I had to let her know, okay, this is how much it's going to be paying, blah, 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 blah. Oh, should I take this job or not? You know, so we had that conversation. So we had that, do you understand?
Which kind of made it easier because you were starting a new job.
Yeah.
And we already started that journey.
Yeah.
It was easy for me to know, or it wasn't something that I outright asked you. It was just something that you just revealed. So
and so from then or from there, we have continued. So I have changed jobs like 2 million times after then, and she's changed jobs not 2 million times, but a few times as well. And usually when you change your job, you're getting a pay rise. So as the pay increases,
you let each other know.
She reveals, okay, this is the job I applied for. This is how much this job is paying. Do you understand? Oh, I got this job. However, they want to pay a little less than I expected, or they want to pay a little more than I expected. We have that conversation, okay? And I'm able to advise her, and she's able to advise me as well, you know, on what to do, how we should do it. Do you understand? And that's one reason why we reveal each other's paychecks. Another reason why we reveal our paychecks is because so we understand how much is coming into the house.
And I think that's crucial in marriage. It might not be so crucial in relationships, but it's definitely crucial in marriage. When you have a lot of expenses, especially when you have children as well, you have more expenses that are joint expenses. When you have a house, when you're paying for a mortgage, when you're buying food, etc.
You're paying for bills.
So it's very important that you know
exactly what is the total amount of funds of money that is coming into the house on a weekly or a monthly basis. And what does that help you do? It helps you plan. Okay? If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Okay? When you don't plan with the funds that you have available, it will reduce, or actually when you plan, then it reduces the risk of going bankrupt. It reduces the risk of having no money. It reduces the risk of overspending or underspending. Okay, so that is one of the reasons, or those are the main reasons why we reveal our paychecks.
And it's worked so far for us. I don't think
not even worked so far for us. It is worked for us. Okay, it has worked for us because
we've never had a reason to argue about money ever.
We have never had a money argument.
That's true.
As important or as important as critical, as money is.
We've never had
how we've heard many stories about how money can make your marriage or your relationship to how it can destroy your marriage or relationship, how you need to be very careful. We've actually never, and this is the truth. Okay, we've had loads of arguments, but we've actually never argued about we've never had any argument about money. Do you understand? Because there's that understanding. We established that foundation from our courtship period. Okay? We understood about understanding what the paychecks.
And being honest.
Being honest.
I don't have no money. I don't have no money.
And I have money. I have money.
No hiding, no secrets.
Do you understand? So it's not like, oh, I've gotten a new job now, I need to submit my paycheck to my wife so she sees how much, or I need to show her my account balance so she sees how much. Okay, it's not really necessary. It's not necessarily like that. However, she knows when I get a new job, she knows how much that new job is paying me. Do you understand? And we plan accordingly.
Best believe that I submit my birthday request according to that job though, so
what birthday request?
So this year it's a new car, Range Rover Sports. Hey! Baby, say amen.
Baba God is
able.
I know God is able. Okay.
Anyway.
It's nothing even. In fact, you're limiting me.
Did you hear that? I'm limiting him. Okay. Alright. Hey!
Okay. So it helps you plan.
Definitely.
Okay? So where do we want to go to from there now?
Why don't people reveal their paychecks? Well, should we start with relationships or should we start with marriages? Okay, let's start with relationships because it's two different things. Okay, because what I would say is if you're in a relationship, if someone is in a relationship, newly starting a relationship, even if I am earning £2 million, okay, per annum, I feel like I shouldn't let you know. Why
very early. I shouldn't let you know very early in the relationship.
Why?
Because you might now be an Ebina. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what an Ebina is, or an Elebi? An Ebina or an Elebi is someone who is after your money. Do you understand?
Oh, like a gold digger.
A gold digger, or someone I might not necessarily be able to understand if you actually love me or if you're with me because of my money or because of the financial gain.
Coming to America. What do you mean? Like what do you mean? Like
no, okay. Coming to America is actually a good example. Because what? He had to pretend like he had no money to find real love. So nobody's saying you should pretend you have money. Yeah, but he had
to pretend he was suffer.
No.
To find
okay, maybe love. Obviously that's going to the extreme. Do you understand? That's going to the extreme. But I would not expect, what I would expect is, okay, this is, if I'm earning so much money, you can actually tell that, okay, I am earning a certain amount of money. You can see from how I dress, you can see from my lifestyle, you can probably see from the kind of house I live or the area I live at, and you can understand that, okay, you can understand my financial situation. However, I don't think I necessarily, you know, early in a relationship need to let you know, oh, I'm earning 5,000 naira every day. Do you understand? I feel like it could be disadvantageous. It
could be, and I agree with you to an extent. I agree that it could be disadvantageous, but
why is it to an extent?
Because it's about discretion. Like some people just get into that relationship mode and get into that trusting mode very early on.
Okay. Very
early on, and I think whilst it's a risk, I think money is one of those things that you can use to like sift people out or trust or not. So,
yeah, fair enough, but I feel like, so you need to have had a certain level of trust.
Exactly.
Which is why I'm saying it's not something you're going to do at the very beginning of your relationship.
Not at the very beginning, but some people are holding out their financial status for 5 years. Like you've been in a relationship with a girl for 5 years, and you think, oh, this girl, she might still be after my money. Like, really?
I don't think that's on. I don't think so. I'd agree with you on that. But when I say very early on in the relationship, I'm talking probably the first 1 month or the first 2 months or so. And it's the same thing, because even you as a girl, so imagine if the girl was the one earning so much money. Do you understand? You don't necessarily...
I'll pretend to be bread seller. I'm sorry, I would.
It's true. So you don't necessarily want to let me know that, oh, you're making this amount of money. And also, if you're not making much money, you know, you're making very little money, you don't want to let me know that, you know, you're making only 5 naira per month or $5 per month, because at the end of the day you start giving me ideas, or I'll start thinking like, oh, are you poor? Are you going to be dependent on me? Am I going to have to take care of you and take care of your family and things like that? So I feel like early on in the relationship you should allow a bit of time.
Yeah, but I feel like as well that comes with, maybe it's different mentalities or different cultures, but I feel like as a girl, if you're making your own money or you have some certain of financial independence, then you really shouldn't in the beginning be watching what that guy is making.
It's not like you're watching. Do you understand? You have your own financial independence, but guess what? Some girls sometimes, or ladies, they want to know that, oh, this guy is also on my level financially.
Okay.
Do you understand? True. So I think this is something that you guys can let us know your opinion on. However, we've told you our one. Do you understand? As soon as I got my job, you know, because at the time we started dating, I was not working. So as soon as I got the job, I had to let her know, okay, this is how much the job is paying me. Do you understand? And, you know, we've carried on like that since then.
Yeah.
So let us know. I think that's something to actually comment on.
Yeah, let us know. Especially we want to know like situations where you felt the need to hide your paycheck.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly.
Why and why you felt the need to hide your paycheck? Why you felt the need to hide your paycheck? Yeah. Now let's take it to marriage.
Now to marriage. Now that one, marriage is a different. In fact,
it's a different board.
So for marriage,
what? So we're not married anymore?
No.
Hold me, jaw.
Wait. Okay. So for marriage, it's a different ballgame entirely. Do you understand? I don't believe that you should be married. I personally, okay, don't believe that a couple should hide their earnings or their paychecks.
I agree.
Do you understand?
And I count that as a secret.
Yes.
I count that as a secret. I count that as a barrier that you're drawing in your marriage.
Definitely.
I feel like in marriage, all things should be open. You should be naked, like in all sense of the word.
Transparent.
Transparent. That's a better word.
Yeah.
You should be transparent in all sense of the word. Yeah. And money is one of them. You know, you shouldn't. You're on the same team.
That's it. So you're on the same team. Now, I don't understand. Okay, now, obviously, I've learned this from my own parents as well. I'll use them as examples, okay? Because I knew that my mom always knew whatever my dad brought home. Do you understand? And my dad knew whatever my mom brought home. And at some point, they actually had a joint venture, a joint business. So they were running it together, okay? And that's how I grew up, okay? Now, in terms of marriage, now, the reason why some people, or some men hide, especially the ones that are making a certain amount of money, in terms of they're making a lot of money, but they don't want their wives to know exactly how much, because the wives become too demanding.
No, okay? According to them.
According to them.
But so, anyway, because I feel like, who's going to demand of you if not your wife? Who should demand of you? Why shouldn't she demand of you? Like, I don't understand what a woman can do.
What if the reverse was the case, in the sense that you're the one, or the wife is the one making so much money and the husband is broke?
Yeah, but what?
So, and the husband is now demanding as well.
But demanding what? Demanding things for our house? Demanding things for our children?
Demanding that, oh sorry, please give me money, I need money.
But yes, I should support my husband. At a time he's down,
very good,
I'm up. So we come up together. Like, there's no way that my husband, I can be earning money and my husband should actually say in his heart that he's broke.
Let me tell you what, yeah? I think the key thing there, whether it's a husband or whether it's actually a relationship, you as a man, do you understand? You should not watch your wife or your girlfriend or your fiance struggle. Yeah. Financially. If you're in a position to help her, you should not let her struggle. Exactly. And that's vice versa. You, on the other hand... And that's what
some men do. They be like, oh teach her a lesson.
Yeah, not even teach her a lesson. They do like, what they say is, I'm not... If she comes and says, oh, I don't have money, I'm actually broke, blah, 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 blah. They'll say, me too, I don't have money, they've not paid me.
Exactly.
Do you understand? And they're hiding... In fact, some people... And I'm going to say this from my experience, or from talking to some people that I actually know, or like some friends, for example, in the sense that their wives don't know how much they earn. And we actually had this conversation, because, okay, I feel like you earn so much money, and you feel like, why don't you want your wife to know? And that's when they said something like that because she starts calculating my money for me.
But it's not
she
your
starts
money.
Saying, oh, because you're earning this so this amount of money, like we can actually afford to go on a holiday 3 times a year. And girls can be like that.
Women can be like that. Put that unnecessary pressure.
Do you understand?
Yes.
However,
it's a flaw that we have, but we are working on it.
Yeah.
I don't know. We just expect a lot from our men. We just expect a lot from them, and it does put them under pressure. It does make sometimes a man do things that he's not supposed to do because he wants to meet up to that expectation.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a lesson for the ladies. That's a lesson for the women. So probably the reason why your husband or your man is hiding or hoarding money from you, or being a bit secretive about how much he's getting, as a salary or as profit, is because of your attitude, in terms of your attitude towards money, in terms of every little thing you want to collect. And obviously sometimes the man has goals, the man has some financial plans for the future, and because you're collecting and digging in or dipping into those savings or the things that he wants to do, he's not able to do them, so he now resolves to hiding it from you.
But sometimes, baby, it's not even that. Sometimes it's just the woman could be the most supportive woman. If a man is locked in by what he terms as cultural values, in the sense that I'm the man, I'm in charge of finances and everything, and you are, it's like they might as well just say you are my paid employee. You are not supposed to know how much we are making. I can distribute to you as I see fit, but you're not supposed to know how much we are making. And I feel like that is a problem, especially within the African community, because you will get sometimes sad stories of a man, he will pass away and his wife, she has no idea of how much he has. His assets? Yeah, his assets, nothing. She has no ideas of how to even get those assets to help herself and her children, because her husband never ever revealed it to her.
That is very true, and this is true story, because this actually happened to a family member of mine. I'm not going to go into any details, but that is very true, and we've seen it in movies, we've heard true life stories about that. And so a rich man dies, okay, and his family suffers afterwards because he did not reveal his assets. He did not reveal his monies, his bank accounts. The wife was not even the what? Beneficiary of these things. Do you understand?
Then one brother will come. Anyway, and then, let me not go into Nollywood. One brother will come.
One brother from the village. One brother that has not even seen them since after the wedding day. He will come and start causing troubles.
Causing troubles. It's okay though. It's okay. I just feel as though, especially on that culture issue, I feel like we need to change. It starts with our generation. Obviously, our parents have done things according to what their parents have done, but we can change those things. Money is an issue that you can start talking about in when you're not courtship, when you've been proposed to,
when you're engaged.
What's wrong with my language? When you're engaged, it's something you can actually discuss. It is part of the courtship journey. Yeah, it's part of the courtship journey. You actually should be discussing this thing. Don't be scared. Don't think, I don't want to start talking about money now.
So for us, as we said, we'd always explain or we'd always share what we practice. Okay, we started talking about it early on. You understand? And we're going to share a lot about, if that's why it's a series, okay? So we're going to share a lot of our stories. We're going to still talk about how we saved for our wedding, how we saved for our mortgage, how we saved for many things, and how we actually work together financially to be able to achieve these things. So stay tuned.
Our empire.
The Davis Empire. The Davis legacy.
Yeah.
Okay, so it takes two people.
It does.
You know, and it takes working together, and you have to be open about it. You have to be transparent. And as I said, in terms of revealing paychecks or not revealing paychecks, from my first job, let's assume my first job was a minimum wage salary. Okay?
Just assume.
So imagine, what's the minimum wage on?
I don't know.
In the UK, I think it's about £6.60 or is it £7? Okay, so let's say it's about so by the time someone is earning £7 per hour, do you understand? And I let her know then. So by the time I'm earning £1,000 per hour, do you understand? I'll still let her know. Yeah. Do you understand? It only makes sense to still let her know, to still carry her on that journey. And by the time I start making my millions,
millions, mama,
you're gonna know as well. Because we are spending it together.
And
yes, the reason why we're spending it together is because my money is your money. And
my money is your money.
It's not that your money is not much. That's a joke. That's a joke. So her money is my money as well. There's been times, anyways, we'll go into that in the future. In the next video. Yeah. Okay? So your money is my money. That's what we practice. Because in some homes they practice my money is your money, but your money is your money. Do you understand? And that way, the woman believes, I don't have to let you know how much I'm making.
Exactly.
Do you understand? And so it's what works. It's what works. Yeah, however, I just feel personally that if you're transparent about it, it is a better decision.
It is.
Things will work better for you financially.
Definitely.
There will be no issues about money in your home. We have been married for almost 4 years. We have not had a single fight about, oh, what money is that? What did you use this money for? How are you spending money like this? We are transparent about how we spend money.
Yeah.
Okay? So we're going to still do a few more things. We're going to talk about our savings. We're going to talk about our investments. We're going to talk about
joint account.
Joint account.
It's a forbidden word.
So should you have a joint account or not? Do you understand? Is it good? What are the pros? What are the cons? Okay? And we're just going to talk generally how we manage our finances at home. Okay? So should we leave it up to the people now?
Let's leave it up to the people. We want to hear. You know we like gist. We want to hear.
So we want to hear. Okay? Yeah, should you review your paycheck or not? Let us know your experiences.
And your thoughts.
And your thoughts.
Comments.
And your opinions.
Be nice.
Be nice. Yeah. Okay? As I said, we don't know it all. All we know is what works for us and we'll share it with you. Do you understand? That's why we're here. That's why we're here. But as again, we always said, we'll stress the point that there's timing to everything. You know, for a relationship, I don't believe you should let them know just immediately. You know, it might not be in our own situation where I had to sort of let her know. Okay? So you might not necessarily let them know immediately. However,
you should let them know.
You should let them know.
Yeah.
And for marriage, it's a must.
There's no option. There's no choice. You got to let them know.
There's no choice. Okay, so more videos coming to you guys.
Yes.
Thank you for listening. If you're new to the channel, let us know. Send us an email. And obviously, if you have a private email for us on a private matter, let us know. We'll do our best to help you.
Get back to you.
You know, based on what we know and also based on whatever God we're led to tell you by God. Okay? So remember to be good. Remember, spend wisely. Okay? Think about the future. Don't be a spender. You know, also be a saver. We'll talk about these things in the next video. See you in the next video. Opi and Ayo signing out. Bye.